Hello beautiful bookworms, welcome to Squirrel's Bookshelf for another lesson in book care and repair. I'm Jess, head squirrel, and today I'm going to show you a quick trick for separating pages that have become stuck together. The example I'm using is a book with that really smooth, almost glossy type paper that a lot of art books tend to use. When exposed to humid climates, the pages can easily stick together, and this book has a lot of pages that are stuck together. That said, this can also happen to books with other types of paper. I tend to see it happen a lot to end papers in hardcover books, where the free end paper has become stuck to the paste down. Usually because of some remnant of an adhesive or due to a small damp stain from, spilled coffee or tea. And that's caused the pages to partially bind together. Now, sometimes you won't be able to separate those pages, particularly if there's a large area stuck together, but in other cases where there is only a small patch stuck together, or maybe the pages are just sticking along an edge or two, this simple tip will help you to separate those pages whilst minimizing any damage. Let's get to it! So let's have a closer look at this book. First things first, sometimes you can very gently pull the pages apart with almost no effort, and they'll come apart just fine. But if there is any resistance at all, do not try to pull the pages apart with your fingers. Not only will this result in a much higher likelihood of damage, but it can also put creases and curls in the pages from your fingers. Instead, you will want to grab yourself a ruler or some other thin, preferably smooth plastic device. The key is smooth, as we don't want any sharp edges or rough detailing scraping the pages as we do this. Once you've got the right tool, it's pretty simple. Just find an opening to carefully slip the ruler into, and then very slowly and gently use a sort of sawing motion to separate the pages. Now, depending on how stuck the pages are, you may notice a bit of surface damage. That is, a little bit of text or illustration may transfer onto the opposite page. If this happens, don't panic, as a lot of the time it's unavoidable to an extent. However, I can say from experience that trying to pry the pages open with your fingers usually causes much more damage, so minimizing is the key. But really, that's it. I'm just going to, one by one, slip the ruler in between the pages and gently pry them open by moving the ruler outward. In this case, the pages are all coming apart pretty easily, but if you ever come upon a situation where you're pushing the ruler outward and it's not really budging, that may unfortunately mean you need to stop what you're doing and just accept that the pages aren't going to separate. Or if you do manage to pry them apart, there will be much more significant damage, if not large rips and tears as a result. But as you can see, I now have a fully functioning book in which all pages are now accessible, and there is very little surface damage or transfer across the pages. Sometimes book repairs can be quite simple. That's it for today's little lesson. Again, keep in mind this is really only useful if the pages are stuck together across a very small area. For larger patches, you're certainly welcome to try it out, but if you encounter too much resistance, I'm afraid you'll just have to let those pages go. You're more likely to rip those pages and cause more damage the more effort you feel you have to put into it. Either way, you're not likely to entirely avoid damage to the pages, particularly surface damage where a bit of an illustration or a bit of the lettering might transfer to the other side. But this technique will certainly help to minimize any damage. Do let me know in the comments if you would like any further lessons in book care and repair. I do have a few more that are on the docket and in the works, some of which have been requests, so thank you all so much for watching and for letting me know what it is you want to learn more about. A special thank you to my current 4,447 subscribers. And until next time, be kind, be curious, and be effective. Bye. P.S. I was really amused when I went to check my channel just now because it showed 4.44k subscribers, and apparently, at the time of filming this, I have 44 videos. I guess 4 is my lucky number today.